Welcome to the PhD Push, where we explore anonymous stories of PhD students and make sense of their experiences. In this story, we will delve into the challenges and obstacles faced by a PhD literature student as she navigates through the ups and downs of academic life.
This is the story of Sarah, an anonymous PhD literature student who was accepted with a full scholarship to study British Victorian literature but was forced to change her area to World War I after the Only Victorian faculty member retired.
It's unfortunate that Sarah was forced to change her area of study due to circumstances outside of her control. It must have been difficult to pivot to a new field and adjust her research plans accordingly. But this is part of PhD training.
She chose her committee based on who was available and was funded for 2 years of writing, followed by another year on merit. Her director didn't believe in sending out drafts as they went along, so she had to wait until she had a full version ready for pre-defense.
It's understandable that Dr. Smith may have a different approach to drafts and revisions, but it seems that this caused some frustration and delays for Sarah. It's important for students to have clear communication with their advisors about expectations and timelines for feedback.
The committee members had 10 days to read and prepare before a private meeting where they decided if the work was ready for the final draft and oral defense, or if revisions were necessary. Sarah's director, Smith, was also the chair of the department and had another student to direct who finished before Sarah did. This student was a disciple of the Gospel of Hemingway, the same as Smith. They spent hours together, and committee members were hand-selected from other universities who were friends with Hemingway's circle.
Academic politics can often influence the decision-making process of a dissertation committee, which can be frustrating for students who are working hard on their research. However, this is nothing different from other industries, where politics and networking are essential skills to be included with your strategy. So get out there and develop those networking skills.
One of Sarah's committee members, Professor Garcia, was very supportive and excited about her work, but about a year into the project, she started her own World War I project. Sarah's director, Smith, worked through draft after draft until he thought it was finished, then distributed it to the committee and called for a pre-defense vote. Sarah was led to believe that she would graduate in 3 months, but instead, the committee voted a no and sent her work back for major revisions.
It's frustrating that Sarah was given false expectations about her timeline for graduation, and that her work required major revisions after such a long process. It's also disappointing that Professor Garcia, who was previously supportive, may have turned against Sarah's work due to her own project and priorities.
The loudest and meanest critic was Professor Garcia, who had previously championed the chapter that she now hated the most and was going to need. She put anyone who might be on the fence squarely in the negative column, claiming that the work made no argument. Revisions were requested, but Sarah was not given any written feedback. Her director, Smith, was supposed to have requested or collected revision suggestions but did not. Sarah was left with only a crumpled piece of paper with 3 scribbled bullet points from a historian.
It's disheartening that Sarah received such harsh and unconstructive criticism from Professor Garcia, and that she did not receive the necessary feedback and guidance to make meaningful revisions. It's important for advisors to provide specific and actionable feedback to their students, especially during the revision process.
Sarah took some time off, then wrote 60 pages of revisions with no guidance and sent them to Smith for feedback. After 3 months of waiting, she received an email from Smith apologizing for not having read the revisions and stating that he was going through a personal crisis and could no longer direct dissertations. He resigned as her director, leaving her unsure of the protocol for this situation. Due to issues with other committee members being away and his resignation, she was told that if she still wanted to finish, she would have to start over again. Sarah was left with no director, and her committee members were either absent or unresponsive. She had no idea what to do next and was considering dropping out. Fortunately, Professor Lee, a new hire, stepped in and offered to take over as her director. He was passionate about her work and had expertise in World War I literature. He provided the guidance and support she needed to finish her dissertation.
This turn of events was a welcome relief. It highlights the importance of having supportive mentors in academia and how even a small act of kindness can make a significant impact. Professor Lee's willingness to step in and take over as Sarah's director was a testament to his dedication to his students and their success.
Under Professor Lee's guidance, Sarah was able to complete her dissertation and defend it successfully. She was awarded her PhD and went on to a successful academic career, publishing several articles and a book based on her dissertation research.
Sarah's success is a testament to her resilience and determination to overcome the challenges she faced. It also highlights the importance of having a supportive and knowledgeable mentor who can provide guidance and support when it is most needed. Her success is an inspiration to anyone facing adversity in academia or in any other field. In conclusion, Sarah's journey through academia was fraught with challenges and setbacks. However, with the support of a dedicated mentor, she was able to overcome these obstacles and achieve her goals. Her story serves as a reminder of the importance of supportive mentors, determination, and resilience in academic and personal success.